Hello, welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator video. I'm Roadkill, and today we are going to be flying the Kodiak 100 from Friday Harbor in British Columbia to Vancouver BC, doing a cargo run and the FedEx skinned version of the Kodiak. I got this skin off of FlightSim.2 for free, and it's pretty cool. So if you are looking for some cool paint jobs or even free aircraft or payware, there's a lot of free stuff on there and some payware on there as well. I highly recommend that website if you've never been there. It's FlightSim.2. Definitely a cool place to check out for free and payware. But we're going to get this cargo run started here. But before we do, hit that like and subscribe button. Also the notification bell so that you can keep up to date on all my latest videos. Leave a comment down below on whether or not you've flown the Kodiak 100. And if you have, what do you think about it? I'd love to hear from you. With that all out of the way, let's get to flying. So we are in the middle of a flight here. We've got our packages loaded up here, which is pretty cool. These, look at the tape on the boxes. Very well. It's so cool. They did a very good job at modeling it with the tape and everything. But this is all free from FlightSim.2. It's even got purple carpet. So cool. Anyways, we're going to get this thing started if I don't blow the engine first. It's definitely a way to do it, and I'm new at flying this, so we'll see if we can do it. I could follow the checklist, but as you all know, I don't do checklists in my videos. I've run through it a few times. I did it backwards a little bit here. Done it a few times without any video recording going, without blowing the engine up. And why is this not coming down? For some reason I can't get the prop lever down, so hopefully it's not going to do anything bad. This aircraft is persistent and will blow up if I don't do things right in the right procedure here. Where's my enter? Enter? There we go. Alright, let's hope we do things right here. I've blown up the engine a few times. I forgot to turn lights on to let those people know what was going on, but that's okay. I think we can go with the alternators now. Alright. Making sure we're not going to blow up anything. I don't want to blow anything up because I want to do this cargo run. I'm so excited to fly this aircraft on video. It's a pretty cool aircraft. I think I'm good to go there. Oh, the sounds in this thing are awesome. I don't have my co-pilot with me today. She decided to take the day off. That's so cool. The taxi lights are flashing. Alright, we're going to get rolling here. I think. Takes a little while to get this thing going, but we are going to spin this around and get to the runway. Whew, this thing gets going pretty quick. And brakes here. The lights are awesome in this thing. I haven't had an aircraft that did this before, so it's pretty cool seeing the taxi lights work the way they do. Where are they? Nav. Okay. I'm a little blind. There they are. In my VR headset. So it's hard for me to tell what some of these knobs say, even though they're really high fidelity, or high fidelity, highly visible on your screen if you don't have VR, but VR's got the rings in it and stuff that make it difficult to see sometimes. Alright, I'll stop blabbing and talking like I know what I'm talking about here, and get the mixture up and the props up. Gonna go to the flaps. I'm not seeing any windsocks here, so hopefully we don't have a lot of wind. We're gonna try to do this without blowing anything up and crashing on takeoff. I just got to keep an eye on things here, as this is pretty study level-ish kind of aircraft that we're flying here. Whoa, don't crash. I've had it stall out. I think I pulled up too quick there, but I've had it stall out and pull off to the left and crash me into the ground, so I don't want to do that here. Just kind of adjust my camera, it's a little off. I'm going to do a nice morning flight to Vancouver, BC.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
I'm not going to sink, lady. Unless I stall out, which hopefully I don't. So as I said, this aircraft is persistent, and the engine will eventually die in it after you put miles on it, or hours, flight hours on it, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm not sure how you would reset it if you had to. I'm not sure how that works. Alright, we are making our way here towards Vancouver, BC, and I am seeing the lights off in the distance there, which I'm pretty sure that's the runway we're looking for. We have some smoke from the Canadian fires here that are burning out of control, and we're going to try to land in that. We'll see how much visibility we have there. It's just a beautiful morning here, flying over the water and just checking out the scenery as we go. This is definitely one of my favorite places to fly in the world. Now, if I knew how to operate this a little better, one of these knobs I think zooms out on the GPS, but I don't remember which one. So I need to figure that one out for future reference, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I'll do that off camera and play it safe so we don't crash the aircraft during the video. So what I'll do is I'll head over this way and see if I can line up with this runway that's flashing off into the distance. We don't need a full long runway. We'll see what happens. Look at that view. That is awesome. Alright, we are about ready to make our approach here. Well, we are making our approach, but I'll land right over here to the left. Whoa, I hit a downdraft there. That was weird feeling. Just kind of dropped. We are going to start slowing down here. This thing slows down quite nicely. I'm going to power back a bit, and yeah, I'll leave that on ignore. Wish there was a way to just permanently put ignore on when that happens. This also has a reverse on it, which I've been trying to practice using because I want to do some bush flights in this thing. And I'll probably practice it on this run as we land here. Welcome to Vancouver, BC. Hitting a little bit of turbulence. Start giving her a notch of flaps here pretty soon. As we get lined up here, I'll throw the flaps down. Probably get our landing lights on. Try not to do a nosedive. Alright, I'm going to throw a notch of flaps down. See if I can land this bad boy. All right. Get nice and lined up here. Keep an eye on our speed so we don't stall out. Sit up a little bit here. Cut back power a bit.
Five hundred.
All right. So far, so good. A little windy. Give it a little more power. Kind of fighting the wind here. Dropping power back. A little left rudder here. Oh, that was a rough landing. Yeah, that's some wind. blowing me around. Alright, we made it. We made it. I still have my reverse on. There we go. Cut off this way. And park over here to drop off our cargo. Oh no, don't freeze on me. Oh, I thought we were going to crash the game there. My headset went black. Alright, this looks like a good place to drop off some cargo here. Looks like they have cargo right there ready to roll, so that's where we're going to head. I'm going to cut this airplane off. Hey, mister. I'm a bush plane, so I can go through the grass. I know. Look at that airport. It's so cool. Alright, we're going to park over here to drop our cargo off. Alright, here we are. Throttle back, kill the lights. I guess that's turning them on. Cabin lights anyways. Alright, let's throttle back here. We'll do the fuel cutoff if it'll work. There we go. Wind down a bit. Alright. Got her shut down. And we're golden. Well, thanks for hanging out with me while I tested this aircraft out. Definitely like it a lot. I'm going to fly it a lot more and probably do some bush flights in this thing once I get a little bit more comfortable in handling it and landing it. But we made it in one piece. Didn't blow the engine up. We had a successful cargo run in the Kodiak 100. So thanks for hanging out with me. Have a great week or weekend, whatever you have ahead of you. Stay safe and Godspeed.